Welcome back to the Hockey Nation live show with Coach Frenchy directly from the booth. We have another edition for you guys. So today I want to talk about the 10 best friendly contract in NHL for the upcoming season 2020 and 2021. I really believe those contract is maybe the best in the NHL for what the player bring to their team during the year, at the end of the year. So we're going to be very interesting. Don't forget to maybe leave me some comments about the below the video, and we can discuss about my choice and give me your choice about your maybe your best 10 contract in NHL. But let's start with the number 10, and of course we have to go with Edmonton Oilers. Number 97, the top best player in NHL, of course, is Connor McDavid. He has again a contract at $12.5 million per year. He still have 6 more years at this amount. It's good for the others. It's good for him. He is the number one salary in the NHL last season, and with the others, he played 64 game. He scored 34 goals, 63 assists for a total of 97 points. So good contract both ways. I believe it's great for him. Number one contract in NHL, of course, and the others. It's pretty good to have McDavid again for 6 more years. We have to go number 9, and we have to go with Austin Matthews. Matthews with Toronto, he is at $11.6 million. He has 4 more years to go. Last season in 70 games, he scored best season, 47 goals, 33 assists for a total of 80 points for Toronto. Good contract for him. He produced a lot of goals. He's going to win one day the Maurice Richard. I can promise you that. Number 3, we have to go with Victor Edmond, best defenseman in NHL. He was amazing during the Stanley Cup playoff series this year. He has a contract at $7.875 million for the next 5 years. Last season in 66 games, he has 11 goals, 44 assists for a total of 55 points. So you know already what's going on with Tampa. They have a lot of friendly salary, Senkos, and you can mention a lot of those players. We're going to talk about the next one very soon with the Tampa. But before that, we have to go with Jake Gwenzel for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Only $6 million per year. He has 4 years to go. Last season, with only 39 games, he scored 20 goals. He has 33 assists for a total of 53 points. It's one of the best average, 1.2 point per match per game last season. Was one of the best in NHL. So at this amount, it's another salary friendly for Pittsburgh. If you think about, they have Crosby at 8.7. Just give you an idea. Some organizations do very well when they negotiate their contract with their best player. The next one, what I was talking about prior Jake, I was talking about the Tampa Bay have always great friendly contract. That's another one here. For what he produces, amazing. Nikita Kucherov, maybe the best top 5 players in NHL at that moment. Last season in 68 games, he scored 33 goals. He has 52 assists for a total of 85 points. He had more during the playoff. He have over 33 or 34 points during the playoff. That's one reason why the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup last season. He has a contract at $9.5 million for 7 years. Think about this. For 7 more years, he's going to produce more points. He's going to help give a lot of winning game for the Tampa. And 9.5 is really great contract for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The next one I want to talk. We have to go with Vegas. I think Shea Theodore showed a lot during the playoff with the Golden Knights. He was the number 1 defenseman. Of course, with Pietrangelo coming next season, he maybe become number 2, but still at $5.2 million per year for the next 5 years. He plays 71 game last season. He have 13 goals, 33 assists for a total of 40, 46 point. Um, I think it's a really good contract friendly for the Vegas. They are already, the salary cap friendly. It's not space is not big anymore for Golden Knight. When you have the two goalies like Fleury at 7.5 and now I think Leonard now at 6.5. So it's a lot of money only for two goalies. So we'll see what happened over there. The next one, honestly, we need to talk about Leon Dresdell with the Edmonton Oilers. When we talked about earlier about McDavid at 12.5, he was the number one best scorer point in the NHL last season with 110 points. He has 43 goals in 71 games. He had 67 more assists. He have only a contract at 8.5 million for the next 5 years. It's amazing to have him at that moment at 8.5. Great deal for the Oilers, and I'm sure he's going to get paid more at the end of his contract. Maybe get an extension at some point. So it'll be interesting to follow with him. The next one we have to go with this one. The next last three player. It's amazing how they get those contracts. Nathan McKinnon, the Avalanche did a very good um, negotiation at early age when he was really young. McKinnon signed his contract with them at $6.3 million. He still have 3 more years to go. But last year, oh my God, he jumped. He bring another level in the NHL for his speed, his hands. He's really the best player for the Colorado Avalanche. And last season, in 69 games, he scored 35 goals. He has 58 assists for a total of 93 points. You can see during the playoff, he was really dominate also with Retanen, but Nathan right now, he's maybe play his best hockey so far in NHL. So I can wait what's coming with him next season in 2020 and 2021. The next one, we have to finish with the two best contract in NHL, and we have to go with number two is Brad Marchand. You know already what he does with Bergeron and Best Track. And last season he played 70 games. He had 28 goals, 59 assists for 87 points. Again, 6.125 million AAV per season, and he still had to go with 5 years. This unbelievable. Is we know who he is. We know what he can do. We know he's like is a pass in the NHL, but still he produced really a great hockey player, and many teams would love to have him. Of course, at 6.125, everybody would love to have Marchand in their team. And finally, the best contract in NHL, I think, is this one, David Pastrnak. He played 70 games last season. He had 48 goals and 47 assists for a total of 95 points. He's only $6.6 million for the next 3 years. So Boston have $12.7 million for two players where they are maybe the top 10 player in NHL, and that's amazing when you think about McDavid, Matthews, Tavares, Marner, and I can, like 11 million, Carson, 11 million, everything like that. Those two players right now, they could have that kind of contract, 10 million plus. And Boston have a great negotiation with them, and he got them a really low, so very friendly contract for both. So yeah, he has 6.6 for the next 3 years. So let's start again with the contract number. The number 10 is Connor McDavid. Number 9 is Austin Matthews. Number 8 is Victor Edmond. Number 7 is Jake Gosnell. Number 6 is, let me check. I forgot that one over there. We have, Nikita Kucherov. Then we have Shea Theodore. Of course, we have Leon Denstrel. And then finally, we have Nathan McKinnon. And also Brad Marchand. And of course, number 1 is David Pastrnak. So it's really interesting to see that. And hopefully, don't hesitate, please, to leave your best 10 contract in NHL. I'm coming back with the 10 worst contract in NHL the next couple of days. But I want to ask you this part. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And of course, when you sign up, you get that noise. Here we go. So don't hesitate. Don't forget to sign with us. We would love to have you to follow us, and hopefully we bring great contents for you. And so this is Coach Frenchy directly from the Hockey Nation Live Show. Look forward to see you very soon. Have a great one.